He scores! Stankoven! The Canes have taken a 2-1 lead here in Ottawa in Game 4. And the Carolina Hurricanes are the first team to advance around, sweeping the Ottawa Senators. And we'll have a date with Philadelphia or Pittsburgh.
Michkov hits it back across at the line. York with a shot. They score! Cam York from the point of the Flyers win it in overtime. And they're headed to the second round.
Welcome to the Lenovo Center for Game 1 between Philadelphia and Carolina. The Philadelphia Flyers are one of the best stories in the NHL this year. They faced the best team in the Eastern Conference, the Hurricanes, who yearn for a deep run.
First time these teams have ever met in the postseason.
And the second round is up and running. And anyone who's watched Carolina even once knows the style they play.
Scores! Deflected out in front!
Fast start, Carolina in Game 1.
5 playoff games this year, 5 goals for Logan Stankoven, and the 23-year-old has given the Canes a 1-0 lead.
Jackson Blake with speed, motoring in, scores!
And Carolina up 2-0.
You have to acknowledge the skill of Blake and Stankoven. What a start for the Carolina Hurricanes. Man, the Flyers have just been overwhelmed here.
What an onslaught out of the gates. Taylor Hall speeding in, shot wide from Stankoven. We've got a delayed penalty coming.
Carolina penalty number 48.
Flyers, you see, have one shot so far in this game until now.
Taken away by Svechnikov in the middle. Got his own backhand shot on goal. And a save by Dan Vladar.
Started the second period, Canes 2, Flyers nothing. Philly trying to get in gear. Off a stick, Martone drags and draws a penalty. Svechnikov just leveled Alex Bump.
These kills are beyond critical.
Great stick, Sebastian Aho. Drop off Svechnikov. Seam save, Vladar out of the box. Here is Hathaway on a breakaway.
And wild by DeAndre Miller.
What a great recovery from Miller to get back and sweep that away without taking a penalty.
Juleson tried to escape, turned it over.
Jarvis gets it across Stankoven, scores again!
Who in the world is hotter than Stankoven?
He's got 6 goals in the playoffs. It's 3-0 Carolina.
And look at Stankoven darting right back in and forcing Vladar.
Sanheim is erased by Jordan Staal.
Dominant effort from the Canes. Carolina came out like a freight train. Consistent effort since.
Any whistle, there's a potential for a scrum to break out.
Final 5 seconds tick off in Game 1 in the second round.
And the Carolina Hurricanes take a 1-0 series lead with a 3-0 win over the Flyers here in the second round of the playoffs.
We are excited to get back out here in front of these great fans. Such a great atmosphere tonight. We'll look to do it again on Monday.
I don't know if we're mentally prepared to play tonight. You got to play quick against this team. It's a learning lesson.
Game 2, second round between the Flyers and Hurricanes. They always sound the siren here. And tonight they've enlisted the help of Seth Jarvis's friends from home in Winnipeg.
And away we go as Carolina looks for the high ground, and the fear of loss is a path to the dark side of an 0-2 hole for Philly.
Centering feed, and the shot missed by Jordan Staal.
And that one gets lifted over the glass. Going to be a penalty against Carolina for delay of game. Hooked away by Anderson. Here's Drysdale.
Shoots. He scores! Jamie Drysdale on the power play.
And a heck of a start for the Flyers on the road in Game 2.
But now you've got a little bit of belief, and you see if you can get yourself another one.
And this now marks the first time all playoffs Carolina has trailed. Centered in front, scores! Couturier on the doorstep, taps it home.
At less than 5 minutes into the opening period, the Flyers lead it 2-0.
39 seconds apart. What a great start here for Philly.
The Hurricanes in a hole for the first time in these playoffs. And a holding call will give Carolina a crack with a man advantage.
Seam one-timer save made.
Vladar knows he has got to stay sharp. Miller's got it. Back for Blake.
Seam one-timer.
Score! Nikolai Ehlers gets on the board.
First goal is a Carolina Hurricane in the playoffs.
And the Canes cut the lead in half.
Final couple of seconds tick off. And the first comes to a close with the Flyers leading the Hurricanes 2-1.
Never get comfortable, right? Good start, great. We got to continue with a good second period for Philadelphia.
Squeezes past Ristolainen, and a save, Vladar.
Sits on the seat of his pants and finally gets it blown down. Now Curtis with a drive, knocked down in front, is round with a goal bomb that stayed out.
And look at Sanheim, he finds it and is able to punch it away from the goal line.
Anderson will flip it ahead. He's got a man alone. Robinson moves in. Stop by Vladar.
Now sent it cross, and Anderson got it close to it. Still isn't Frederik Anderson. Oh, what an athletic save.
We've seen Freddie be pretty awesome in these playoffs. The horn goes to end period number 2.
Here we come into the final 20.
And the third period's underway. Martone bearing down. Could not trigger. Anderson got knocked down.
Man, this game is heated up.
Up by a goal with 13 minutes to go in the third period. It's a good spot to be in for the Philadelphia Flyers if they can get out of here with a split.
For Seth Jarvis. Quiet so far in the playoffs.
Snapback, scores! Oh, Seth Jarvis comes in and makes it happen.
And with his buddies all here in the building, they are revved up as Jarvis has tied this game up.
Jake weaving. Stankoven denied. Flung it back in front with Vladar out of his crease.
And this game will go to overtime. There we go, overtime underway.
Robinson kicked out.
Oh, what a stop.
Barkey flipped it for Konecny, and what a play by Slavin. Martone centers towards Zegras and kept out.
So often the winning goal is against the run of play. Somebody will have chance after chance, and then there's a little bit of a turnover or a long rebound, and it's a rush up the other way and the game's over.
Here's a breakaway. Konecny denied by Anderson. Hall, strong move coming in toward the net. They score!
It's over! Carolina, Taylor Hall wins it in overtime!
Taylor Hall, what a playoff the former league MVP is having.
There are your two Carolina heroes, Freddie Anderson and 34-year-old Taylor Hall, and Carolina has taken a 2-0 lead.
Going into game 3,
Yeah.
how do you make sure that the guys take away the positives from this rather than dwell on the ultimate outcome?
Well, I think just the belief in the room. We keep hearing we're dead and dead, but the guys won't give up, so that's why I'm proud of them.
14 years since the Flyers hosted a playoff game in the month of May, and they are ready here in South Philadelphia. Game 3 between the Flyers and the Hurricanes.
It's game 3. Let's see who's got the eye of the tiger. On pass, he connects. Konecny put it off the post. Konecny was banging his stick, calling for the pass. He gets it and then catches iron.
Steal by Zegras, threads it ahead. Martone hits the post. 2 posts in the first 5 minutes for Philadelphia. Down the wing, Bump driving towards the net, forced off the puck. Loose puck, Martone tracks, passes.
Oh, Mr. Anderson, how did he rob Bump on that one?
Penalty coming up here to Couturier as he knocks down Gostisbehere. He'll get called for tripping.
Svechnikov walks in, shoots wide, Stahl jams it in!
And the Canes have quieted the Philadelphia crowd. It's 1-0 Carolina.
Bump between his legs, Martone on the backhand. Good looking chance. Ristolainen cracks one towards goal and stays out.
Slavin on the goal line. Pulled the puck out as it got in behind Anderson.
And we finish 20 minutes of play.
1-4 hockey to start period number 2.
Ehlers hanging on, shoots, and that one goes off the post.
To Martone with a shot, the bouncing puck, Zegras, he scores! And the Flyers have tied it here early in the second.
What a shot by Zegras. He digs down and reaches that thing and puts it up over top of Anderson. And the Flyers are on the board and this building's rocking now.
There's Martone making a move. Martone driving in the net.
Trying to go to the net. Crashes in Anderson.
Ehlers stolen. Martone to bump out in front. Anderson held his ground. He had his stick upside down.
Sanheim hit back behind the play. Penalty coming up.
71 Carolina, 2-minute minor boarding.
They got to make this one count.
A diving play made here by Martinook, and Stahl sprung in. Stahl across for Chatfield, and he scores! Short-handed, Jalen Chatfield.
And what a turn of events on the Flyer power play. The Canes
take the 2-1 lead.
Jarvis driving to the net. He draws a penalty. And then some extra after the whistle. Konecny got clipped with a high stick.
We got Brindamore now. He's getting the two.
A two-man advantage for Philadelphia.
Carolina Hurricanes just continue to do such a wonderful job penalty killing.
And Carolina has killed off the two-man advantage. We finished 40 minutes of play. Canes looking to take a 3-0 stranglehold. Swings it to Barkey. Down the slot. Penalty coming.
Justice there. To Aho. Svechnikov scores!
Andrei Svechnikov, and the Canes have a 3-1 lead here in the third.
Got it into center. Martinook knocked it free, and it's a break. Scores!
Nikolai Ehlers buries it, and it's 4-1 Carolina.
Is that the dagger here in Game 3? Carolina Hurricanes, nothing short of dominant, and it has gone quiet here in Philadelphia.
The Carolina Hurricanes come into Philadelphia and will win Game 3 by 3 goals to take the 3-0 series lead.
Time to go. Stress game. Over and over and over. Play for each other. Value the time together. Let's get it done.
The Philadelphia Flyers have been caught in the eye of the storm dealing with the Hurricanes this series and now find themselves in a must-win situation at home to keep their season alive, while Carolina aims to become the first team in NHL history since 1987 when all 4 rounds became a best-of-7 to have a perfect start to a postseason with consecutive sweeps.
Porter Martone, short side, shut down by Anderson. Batted out in front. Martone trying to bank it in. Puts it on goal. Anderson sprawling out.
Sent Jarvis to the net. Lenard a save, and he'll cover it up.
For Zegras as he peels off the wall. Tyson Foerster waiting, shooting. He scores!
Tyson Foerster, Flyers won, and the Flyers take the early lead in Game 4.
Centering pass, big save.
Oh, what a stop there by the Philly netminder. Stalled by Konecny. Shot on net, and Anderson.
Sanheim, he'll race down the wall. Sanheim centering pass doesn't reach the target. Penalty coming.
Zegras cuts it front off the post.
Dvorak to Konecny, missed the net. And the Flyers will head down the tunnel up 1-0.
Away we go with period number 2. Stahl with a shot. Save Ladar.
In tight save, Ladar. Beating Jackson Blake. Turns, open, shoots, scores!
Let's go, let's go.
And the Canes have tied it up at 1.
Robinson shooting in traffic. They score.
Lenard's not happy. Maybe he got bumped in the crease.
There is a challenge from Philadelphia.
They're going to call it back. Hey, this is the stuff that happens. We're right in the storm. We just keep going here.
And sheer disaster was avoided here in Philadelphia.
Here comes Glendening. Turned half the way. Oh, and a save by Anderson.
3-on-1. Walker shot. Save, rebound, put wide.
Pass in front. Double rock. Hit the post.
And that will take us to the end of 2.
Do or die time here for the Flyers for 20 or more minutes.
Here comes Blake. Hands it off for Hall. Thrown in front. Scores.
Logan Stankoven comes up with a monster goal, and the Canes take a 2-1 lead as they put some stank on it.
Here comes Konecny. He's on the puck. Centered in front. Bob scores. Tie game.
What a play by Konecny on the forecheck, and the Flyers tie it.
Minute 39 after Carolina had taken the lead. Aho darts to the middle. Svechnikov kicked out by Vladar.
Here's Carrier back in the centered in front. Oh, Vladar with a big kick save there.
Rewind that one and hang on to it.
Game 4 will be decided in overtime. While they're continuing this series, where Carolina moves on. Drops it off. Justice there with a shot off the skate of Lenard.
Philadelphia spending a lot of time in their own zone.
He gets it to Hall. Hall whips it across. Blake with a shot. He scores! It's over! Series over! Captain Blake wins it in overtime!
You see the guys consoling Vladar. What a game for him, what a series. But the Carolina Hurricanes, they just had an answer. 8-0 start to this postseason.
And the Flyers season is over.
The Canes are cooking with oil, gas, and gravy back to the Eastern Conference Final. Great job. You're a stud, man. You're a stud. Great job. Good job, man. Way to bring these guys back, man. You got it, man. Take a minute. You got it. All right, we're good, Travis.